Put on the gloves, hero, Dean Mercer shouted, throwing them at my boots. Or should I break your arm in front of your daughter? His father, Victor, laughed from behind him. Around us, neighbors froze beside paper plates and folding chairs. My 12-year-old daughter, Sophie, stood near the sprinkler, white-faced and trembling. Dean thought I was a quiet government clerk. So did my sister, Rachel, his wife. None of them knew I had spent 11 years leading Army Special Operations security teams overseas. I had hidden that life deliberately. After my husband died, I wanted peace for Sophie. My medals stayed locked away. I bought a modest house in Virginia, planted lilacs along the fence, and told everyone I processed forms at the Defense Department. Peace lasted until Victor bought the mansion next door. Victor was Rachel's father-in-law, a logistics tycoon who treated every conversation like an auction and every person without wealth like an inconvenience beneath him to dismiss casually. He arrived with black trucks, imported furniture, and the belief that money made him untouchable. Dean followed, swollen with gym muscle and arrogance. Within days, he bullied delivery drivers, frightened neighborhood children, and hung a punching bag against our shared fence, so every blow shook my kitchen windows. Rachel visited once, praising her marble bathroom while inspecting my second-hand curtains. "You could have more if you tried harder," she said. I said nothing. Then Dean crossed the line. One July afternoon, Sophie was washing my SUV while music played softly through the open window. Dean marched over, reached inside, and twisted the radio knob until it snapped. "Garbage," he told her, dropping the broken piece at her feet. I found Sophie pressed against the car, crying silently. "Never touch my daughter or my property again," I told him. Dean leaned close. "What will you do, file paperwork?" I gave him one chance to walk away. He took it, laughing. Weeks later, during Victor's backyard party, Dean began kicking branches from my lilacs while Sophie and her friends studied nearby. When I ordered him to stop, he grabbed my collar. Training moved before anger could. I turned his wrist, disrupted his grip, and guided him face first into the grass without leaving a mark. An hour later, Victor pounded on my door with Dean and Rachel behind him. "You attacked my son," Victor roared. "I'll take your house and destroy your career." I looked at Rachel, remembering childhood thunderstorms and shared secrets. She rolled her eyes. "Stop being jealous." Something inside me went cold. I closed the door and returned to helping Sophie with fractions. On Labor Day, Victor staged his revenge at the neighborhood barbecue. Dean arrived with 4 gym friends, tossed gloves at my feet, and challenged me publicly. I looked at Sophie. Fear had already stolen too much from her. I removed my jacket. "One rule," I said. "When you quit, stay down." Dean charged before anyone could object. His first punch missed because I stepped inside it and redirected his weight. He stumbled. Furious, he spun into a reckless kick. I moved behind him, trapped his ankle, and drove him into the ground. Seconds later, I pinned him face down. Tap! He fought until panic replaced pride. Then he struck the dirt 3 times. I released him and stood. Victor rushed forward, but stopped when I warned him plainly. He called the police instead, claiming I was an unstable veteran who had attacked Dean without cause. Mr. Lawson, our oldest neighbor, stepped forward. "That's a lie," he said. A teenager named Noah produced a clear video showing Dean's challenge and attack. After watching it, the officers told Victor that Dean could be arrested for assault. Victor dragged his son away, shouting that he would expose me and ruin my military career. That threat became his final mistake. Victor's freight company was bidding on a $40 million Defense Department contract. 3 days later, he called a senior procurement general, demanded my dismissal, and threatened to withdraw his bid unless I was punished. My secure phone rang 10 minutes afterward. The general was laughing. "He had no idea you are the lead security assessor on his bid," he said. Victor's call created a documented conflict of interest violation. His company was removed from consideration immediately. Investors fled. Banks reviewed his loans. Clients canceled contracts. The empire he had built on leverage and intimidation began collapsing within weeks. Dean's humiliation spread too. Noah's video circulated through local groups, and Dean's gym expelled him for provoking a public fight. 2 months later, a moving truck appeared next door. Victor loaded boxes without barking orders. Dean hid inside the cab. Rachel carried garment bags from the house she had chosen over me. She never looked across the fence. The neighbors watched silently as they drove away. I did not celebrate. I went inside, sat beside Sophie, and helped her solve another fraction problem beneath the kitchen lamp. Outside, my lilacs moved gently in the wind. Sophie leaned against my shoulder. "Are we safe now?" she asked. I kissed her hair. "Yes," I said. "Now we are."